Right, yo, what's good? Today we are going to be. Sorry about that feedback. All right, what's good? Today we're gonna be watching. Excuse me. Let me run this whole shit back. Yo, what's good, y'all? New day, new video. Today we're gonna be watching some content. Pretty much, this is my first video of this series. This is my Wake and Bake series. Slayers, welcome. Send links if you're in the live stream right now to watch this. But if you're not and you're just catching this on YouTube, that's cool too. You know, just kick back, relax. I'm going to just try to upload daily content every day. Just, you know, looking through stuff and reacting to it and shit. So, you know, if you like to participate and involve yourself in this, come to the live stream and, you know, post a link in chat and maybe I'll watch it and react to it on stream. And it'll get in the video, and you know, you can get it on. But anyway, we live right now on kick.com/olofome. Let's get into it. This first video is called Lil Sky's Biggest Mistake. Lil Sky's Biggest Mistake. Wait, before we even do that, let's not forget, this is the Wake and Bake stream, so you know, you gotta have something rolled up, you feel me? Or you rolling up right now, you feel me? I already got something rolled up. I'm like, I always got something rolled up, but like, you feel me? We got freaking gelato and runts mixing this in this blunt. I usually like mixing my strains just cause like after I know what certain strains feel like, I like mixing them. So I got Jealousy Runts and Gelato 33. You feel me? About to turn up. All right, let's watch this video.
Lil Sky's from one of the most promising young artists to now a rapper that many fans only listen to for nostalgia. After dropping multiple iconic SoundCloud hits, today you'll often hear people claim that Lil Sky's fell off. As a casual fan looking at his page, it's easy to think that Sky's just stopped dropping music for a while and presumably took a break to spend time with his new kid. However, as we begin to dig into the exact truth behind Lil Sky's disappearance, it's actually much deeper than it all seems.
Why is this music so intense? Can someone tell me why this music is so intense?
It's no secret that interest in Lil Skies has been on a steady decline as of recent. Really, ever since he blew up in 2018. His last album flopped in terms of sales. He's now dropped under 5 million monthly listeners on Spotify for the first time in years. He's losing over 20,000 followers per month on Instagram. And honestly, I feel like a lot of these younger hip-hop fans simply aren't familiar with this music or don't even know who Lil Skies is.
Yo, it is crazy how bro just sort of disappeared though, but he probably like signed a dumbass contract just like Comethazine and all the other like SoundCloud, end of the SoundCloud wave rap niggas.
You just come here and stand like this. Y'all look weird.
Nah. But what's really weird is how much niggas loved Lil Skies at a certain point. Let's not cap. Like niggas love Lil Skies. So if this is like people just not fucking with him no more, or just don't know him no more, it's because of either the audience age or because like we got manipulated. Like they just made us think like he was more popping than he really was. You know, it's either that or, you feel me, like they ain't hearing no new music.
You are not too cool to jump. Turn the up.
There's a few reasons I'd say are easily responsible for Sky's decrease in mainstream popularity, all of which we're about to cover in this video. However, one big misstep has stood out from the rest. Lil Skies has been a family man from the start. Born in the quote small redneck town of Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, it was actually his dad who inspired him to start music at the age of 4. His dad rapped by the name Dark Skies, and the two even released a project together in 2013.
Love what I does in my snapback, backpack, I'm the freshest in the game, I put that on.
Along with his dad, Lil Skies' brother is also a rapper too. With currently over 30,000 monthly listeners as well as multiple face tats, Cameron Hauser has been attempting to follow in his brother's footsteps. Skies not only has verses on 2 of Cameron's most popular songs, but he also often brings him out at shows to perform with them. Then of course we know about Skies' close relationship with his mother, naming his debut album Shelby in honor of her and featuring her on the cover.
I decided to name my project after my mom because, you know what I mean, she's solid, she's my inspiration.
I love the tattoo on his face. I love that.
Clearly, family is very important to Lil Skies, and as we'll see in a second, he'll do anything for them. Back in July of 2019, just a few months after the release of Shelby, Lil Skies became a father himself, something he says totally changed the way he views life and music.
I take my music so serious, but like that's one thing when I leave here and I'm dead and gone, is what I want to be great at, is being a dad.
One thing about Lil Skies is that he's clearly never been a rapper for the clout or fame. This man basically has zero social media presence online. As an artist today, that's not a good thing, and there's very few that can successfully pull it off. But Skies keeps his life pretty private now, and you don't really see him outside. Literally, his last tour was back in 2019 alongside Lil Pump, which Skies is low-key a good performer, so I think not touring in years aside from festivals is a mistake in itself. But following the birth of his son, as well as combined with the coronavirus pandemic in 2020, Lil Skies essentially went ghost on social media and didn't drop new music for months. Skies has cited depression and anxiety through numerous social media rants in the past, as well as saying he has a personal life and family outside of the internet. But as an upcoming rapper trying to establish yourself though, going ghost is about the worst thing you can do for your career. However, according to Lil Skies' side of the story that we're about to hear, the truth behind his disappearance wasn't actually his fault. Do you know what else isn't Lil Skies' fault? Getting hacked by leakers who steal his music, which can also cause delays in release schedules. But thanks to today's sponsor, Atlas VPN, you no longer have to worry about internet privacy or security. Basically, if you don't know what a VPN does, they decrypt information and filter traffic safely to your device, protecting your location, search.
Advertising no fucking VPN.
By the time Lil Skies was a teenager, all he wanted to do was make music. Inspired by legends like Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, and fellow Pennsylvania rapper Wiz Khalifa, Skies began uploading tracks to SoundCloud and YouTube, including his first mixtape, Good Grades, Bad Habits, in 2015. Then after years of grinding to little success, following the release of singles such as Rude, Off the Goop, and most notably Signs of Jealousy in 2017, it was clear that Lil Skies was about—
These weren't his biggest songs. His biggest song was, what the fuck? Bro, who made this video? What the fuck? This is not what put Skies on. What put Skies on was fucking Cuff Boys and, what's his name? Landon Cube. They used to make fire-ass songs together, bro. Like, what the fuck is this dumbass video?
About to blow up, and every major record label was after.
Whatever, bro.
Guys, what's your SoundCloud? Lil Skies on
Don't get me wrong though, Skies
Lil
got his own fire shit, but I'm saying like
Lil Skies.
Skies
he was already like sort of
his
hip.
first deal with Atlantic Records in 2017 in partnership.
Skies, he was hip. He was already like, what the fuck, bro? This is weird. I'm just gonna keep watching.
With his own label, All We Got Entertainment. Skies' debut commercial single under Atlantic was then his breakout hit, Red Roses, although first posted a music video with Cole Bennett. Still one of the most iconic Lyrical Lemonade videos. He would keep the momentum rolling and release his debut major label mixtape, Life of a Dark Rose, in January of 2018. This now platinum mixtape carried Lil Skies into the mainstream and features many of his biggest hits to this day. Filled with smooth auto-tune flows and catchy melodic hooks, Life of a Dark Rose is, in my opinion, one of the best projects from that SoundCloud era. The following year, 2019, would see Skies release his debut studio album Shelby in February, going on to peak at number 5 on the Billboard charts and sell an impressive 54K first week. Everything was going great for Lil Skies, and honestly it felt like he couldn't miss. With sold-out shows across his first ever headlining tour, Skies continued to turn doubters into believers. However, like we see happen so often in the music industry, everything was about to quickly change for the worse. As a 19-year-old kid faced with millions of dollars right in front of you, that's very difficult to turn down. So back in 2017, when Lil Skies was offered his first record contract and the opportunity to secure millions for him and his family, signing the contract seemed like an easy decision. But we see so many young artists—
Yikes! Shout out Smokepurpp.
Bad record deals. The truth is, the music industry can be an evil business, and a lot happens behind the scenes we don't see or hear about. Record labels are also typically some of the most greedy people who will basically do anything to swing a profit. So as an artist, once you sign your name on that dotted line, depending on the details of the agreement, most times they essentially now own and control you in your career. Meaning you can only drop music when they give you the green light. Countless new rappers either don't read the fine print of their contract or don't fully understand the verbiage.
When you sign a contract, you're selling a product. You're selling your business to another business, and if you happen to be the business, you happen to just sell yourself to another person, pretty much. So that's how this shit goes. Watch yourself. Watch your neck.
Still signed because of the money and later go on to regret it.
When I signed, I didn't really know what was in my contract. I was young. I think I was like 20. So now they telling the bitch that she can't drop no music.
They ain't got no music to
It's
drop.
really just like a greedy game.
While we don't exactly know the full details of Lil Skies' contract, it's clear that according to him, somewhere along the way, he signed a bad deal with Atlantic. Record label contracts are typically 1 to 2 years for a young artist like Lil Skies, which means he would have had to re-sign with Atlantic at least once since 2017. Y'all be acting like I'm dead just cause I ain't dropped. Skies posted in reference to his label allegedly holding him back. Relax, it's a lot behind the scenes going on y'all don't know and I can't speak about right now. Just know I'm getting through it for y'all, trust my process. When you're a hot artist and all of your releases are hitting like they were back when Skies first signed, labels are going to market you heavy and put big budgets behind you. However, the opposite is also true, that when you're not pulling close to the same numbers as before, record labels are quick to shelve you and your music, as well as barely push the songs they do let you release.
Bro, when I got signed, bro, they take over all your shit. They ask you all these questions like, all right, what's your password to this?
Yeah.
Do you ever got an account over here? We need the password to this.
In many cases, labels will simply move on to the next popping artist on their roster. And here with a major company like Atlantic, they hold some of the biggest artists in the world under contract. I seen that I was tied to another artist, said Waka Flocka Flame regarding his time with a major label. They told me, you're hot, we throw the money. But if you don't have a song that's buzzing, they don't care about you. If you're signed to a major label, you're a slave. However, the good news is for Lil Skies though, as of March 2023, Lil Skies is officially an independent artist and is no longer signed to Atlantic Records. I'm finally free, don't seem real. Skies has now been removed from Atlantic's website and is in full control of his music output.
One thing y'all gotta know is now, your boy is independent, bruh. I'm fully independent, just me. You feel me? I ain't get dropped by my label, no crazy shit, nothing like that, bro. No, I'm independent, it's my choice. Even after what I've been through, it's crazy that I still wanna go to the studio and make songs, bro. Like, y'all have no idea, bro. Y'all have no idea.
But while it's great to see Skies back happy recording songs again, the music he's been releasing these past 2 years has been met with very mixed reviews from fans. Lil Skies really used to be one of my favorite rappers coming up, and even though I'll still give his new music a listen, it's easy to hear that he's shifted away from that original sound that blew him up. Instead of those melodic smooth flows that fans love, the majority of his recent releases have been heavy beats with more freestyling bars. Lil Skies can obviously do what he wants, but as a listener and big fan of his in the past, it's pretty clear when he's freestyling and songs compared to actually writing lyrics.
I like wrote a song because I ain't wrote a song in so long. I actually been just going off the top, just coming off my head.
Don't get me wrong, it's cool for artists to experiment and try new sounds, but in the case of Skies, a lot of his fans don't exactly like this new direction. This doesn't even sound like Lil Skies. One fan tweeted, "Back in high school I thought Lil Skies was going to be huge and then he did a complete 180 with his music. We want the old Skies back."
I hope I grow every album. That's the goal. Like, I don't want my last album to sound like the one before. You know what I mean? I try to switch it up. Like, I want to have different flows, different sounds, different topics, different everything.
Lil Skies has definitely released songs such as a few on Unbothered that fans of his older music would enjoy. But the truth is, I just think people either don't care anymore or they don't even know he dropped a new album. After falling under 5 million monthly listeners on Spotify for the first time in years, that's honestly still not terrible. He has built himself a loyal fan base through the years and again has multiple nostalgic tracks. Lil Skies' first release back as an independent artist was his latest single, Bass, back in May. Along with being another song in this new style, he also no longer has the help of a major label to market his releases, even though it's not like they were really doing much for him there at the end.
It was just my situation, everything I was going through. I didn't want to give it to y'all that way and have certain people or companies taking this part and all that. No, I had to get this shit straight, you feel me? From my little man, I owe that to my son. Like, as his dad, I gotta be on top of this business, bro.
Now at the age of 24 and without a true hit song in a few years, that's a long time in today's industry, especially considering people's attention spans. Skies claims that he's going to be flooding his fans with new music going forward, which I think is the best thing he can do at the moment, and just hope something sticks.
I've been ready, bro. I'm just like, y'all don't even know, bro. I can't wait, like, I'm excited, bro. I ain't been excited in a bot, bro, but I'm excited.
Lil Skies
is
not
the still young as shit, bro. He got hella time to make and do whatever he wants. He's 24, bro. 24. Yo, Lil Skies takeover might be coming soon, man. Shout out to Lil Skies. It's a cool video. I think some of the stuff is incomplete though. Like some of it, like talking about, like I just don't like when people put the wrong songs about people's like come up. Like, how do you miss this song? How do you miss this song? What the fuck? Hold on. I ain't gonna lie, I can't remember the name. Yeah, there it is. How you miss this song, bro? I don't get it. Like, see, I think they might be sneak dissing Landon low key. That's probably why, cause white people be hating on white people too. People don't even be knowing that. Don't even try to be giving Landon no credit. Landon's fire. This is 5 years ago. How long was this other song that he put up? We gonna watch this video next, cause I thought that shit was crazy. Cause of course it's fucking Yasin making it. Hold up, what's the name of the song? Hold up. Signs of Jealousy, bro. What? Hold up. Low Skies. This is deep research I have to do just to get this out of my head. Like this ain't the song that popped them off. It had to be Red Roses, bro. Cause I don't think I've even heard this song.
Take his girl and I'm breaking her heart.
I have heard this song, but that's not the song, bro. But that shit was hard when it came on the playlist. I remember that song. But that's not the song, bro. It was Red Roses. Niggas not telling me it's not Red Roses, bro.
It was clear that Lil Skies was
It was this fucking song, yo. Fuck out of here. You ain't even